meet you. All right, so first question. Tell me a bit about your brand and what kind of got you to where you are now, the experience and the way you basically came up.
As far as like my brand is Black Morris or Fresh I Am.
Fresh I Am.
Well, with Fresh I Am, we kind of started as kids post-college that didn't exactly know what we wanted to do, except we knew we didn't want to work corporate jobs. Like once I graduated from school and I started working a design job, I was doing rotoscope for this 3D company. And I was like, this is really boring, monotonous, and like brain numbing.
Yeah.
So me and Tunde were already running a blog together. Tunde is one of my partners at Fresh I Am.
Okay.
And we were already doing this blog together, and we decided how do we take it to the next level. And that's kind of where Fresh I Am was born from. It went from us trying to get our cultural voice for the city of Atlanta out, and it transformed into this fashion thing. And now that's pretty much what we're primarily known for, is the fashion outside of like our blog.
Nice. So, Black Morris, tell me a bit about who is he?
Black Morris is...
Where did the name come from?
Black Morris is a play, like I'm a huge fan of teen melodramas. I grew up on teen melodramas.
Okay.
If it was not for teen melodramas, I would not know how to interact with people.
Okay.
So Zach Morris is like kind of a role model of mine as a kid. So I was like, I'm the Black Zach Morris, and this is pre whatever that song was. So I was like, Black Morris, Zach Morris, oh. So like that was the whole moment of clarity, and that was the persona that came from it. And one of those things where I was always managing DJs. I owned a nightclub before when I was younger. Like when I was a teenager, I owned a teen club, and like so it was this thing where I always wanted to play for people. And I used to DJ. Like my first job ever was DJing at a strip club for one of my homeboys' aunts, who was like this super Korean mafia lady. But I used to DJ for her, and I was like, how do I bring all of this to the forefront now? After I've been managing clubs and booking people. So Black Morris came from that.
Nice. Now tell me, how do you feel about individuality? Do you feel like individuality is something that someone is ever changing, or does someone get to a point where I know who I am, this is my look, and I'm going from there?
I think it's always evolving because we never stop being more than one thing. You're never just one thing. You're always like, there are always certain aspects of your life that like come to the forefront, and for that moment in time, that there might be one part of everything that makes you up that's having more dominance than everything else. So I think it's always an ever evolving thing. No one's going to have just the same look forever. Like one thing might change about it. It's like, okay, I've worn black for the past 8 years, but for this next year I might wear white or something like that. It's always going to be an ever evolving thing. Like Yohji Yamamoto, he's like my style icon, but he still changes over time. You can watch it. I mean, and it's also the thing that we're humans. We age.
Exactly.
So, like, certain aspects have to change to go with your age.
I say the same. Now, with you, how do you identify yourself within fashion? Like, what's your style?
Let's say a Hasidic Viking samurai.
Wow. I can catch the anime. I feel like an anime inspiration coming from you.
Like, as a kid, I always woke up in the morning and was like, how do I dress like a supervillain? Or how do I look like how do I look like this character? And that just carried on into me now being an adult. And at the time when I was a kid and I was thinking like that, of like, how do I look like a ninja? I didn't have the money to look like a ninja. But as you get older, you find skills and you make more money and you realize that things are more open to you and you can look like whatever you want.
Good point. Now, give me some advice on how someone like a young person would like to come up in a competitive market, how they can establish themselves, looking to, be themselves and do something.
I think, the best thing for us was just staying, like for myself and for Fresh I Am, the main thing was staying us and always like holding down like your home territory. Whereas like I watched a lot of people that we were coming up with leave Atlanta and just kind of get like caught up in the midst of everything else and losing their identity, while we stayed in Atlanta and really honed in to what we wanted to do. So it's like, don't compromise your craft or what you're doing just because you feel like you're not getting the recognition you deserve at the time or whatnot, and you think you have to leave to do it. Hone that, like own your lane first, and then follow through. That's like really it, just owning your lane.
Gotcha. Now, what's next for Black Morris?
Next for Black Morris, outside of like I'm currently putting together an Afro Punk festival for Atlanta.
Cool.
But just really more cultural development for Atlanta and like putting out more music. Having fun.
Nice.
Getting ready for the second phase of our label launch with Vault.
Nice, very nice. Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Definitely.